Okay, so take us back. It's the summer of 2012. You're sort of realizing that you have a lot of intelligent friends who want to be caught up on the news, but aren't. What makes you think that a newsletter is the way to go?
So it's funny. When we think back to that, we were first longtime friends. We then bonded over being in the same industry. Then we became roommates. And we were living in this really small apartment. And for those that know what it's like to procrastinate when you have an idea, when you live with your potential business partner, it's a really good way to not procrastinate, because we just were like a reminder in each other's face. And we would just swap these anecdotes of our friends coming to us every day and saying what happened in the world, and us saying, well, watch what we just worked on all day. And then they'll just tell me what happened in the world. And it was just this back and forth, and we just would kind of share these stories. And then when we realized that there was this disconnect and we could solve it, we also thought about, well, what are the routines that our friends have that we have every day, and how do we integrate ourselves into those routines? And not even thinking twice about it, the first thing that we did and that our friends do every morning, and it still holds true, is our alarm goes off on our phone. It's on a nightstand. You roll over, you turn your alarm off, and then you read email first from friends and family. So we had to be a part of what we call that one eye open routine. And that really became, we say that we are like the new definition of morning television, because our friends were not just, rolling over and turning on the TV to see familiar faces. They wanted to hear from something that sounded like their friend and roll over and do that. So that's why we say that we've recreated morning television, because we really have kind of owned that morning routine. And, it's funny, we get asked a lot, why is it 6 a.m., why did it go out that early? The scientific reason was that one of my best friends worked in finance, and I knew she left her house at 6 a.m., so we wanted to make it so that she could read it before she went to work, and that kind of just worked. So that's how we started doing that.